Organic farming. Modern agricultural practices has greatly improved productivity in recent years, but these practices are harmful in various ways. Like, for example, use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides pollute the soil, and with rain they are washed to the water sources and causes water pollution also. And hybrid crops need more, which are grown these days, need more irrigation, more fertilizers, more pesticides, and they are more prone to diseases in comparison to natural varieties of the crop. Means they need more care in comparison to indigenous varieties. As people are becoming more aware of the harmful effects of the use of inorganic chemical fertilizers in the farming, in the form of fertilizers and pesticides, so many of them have shifted to another mode of farming called as organic farming. Generally, organic farming is the practice of raising crops without using inorganic chemicals as fertilizers or pesticides. Organic farmers, they follow certain strict guidelines to avoid these chemical fertilizers or chemical pesticides. Crop food can be marketed as organic products only if these guidelines are followed, and the products are also inspected and certified by recognized body. Now, what are the guidelines? Some of the guidelines are here in your book. The first is the crop cultivated must be natural variety, no hybrid variety. No artificial means can be used for the preservation of the crop also. Means first the natural varieties are grown, and then they are stored also by the natural way. No artificial means is used for their preservation or for their storage. Now the second point is farmer must use hand weeding. No chemical weedicides are used. Weeds are removed from the fields by manually or by the use of biological control, means by the use of enemies of those weed or those pests to remove them from the field. There are some birds which eat certain type of insects which are pests for the crop. So those birds are used to kill those pests. There are some insects which eat only the weeds which are competing with the main crop. So these methods are called as biological control. The next, farmer must use organic manure that has been prepared scientifically to maintain the soil fertility. No chemical mean, no inorganic fertilizers are used. The organic manure. Now, what is organic manure? Organic manure consists of decomposed organic waste like agricultural waste, weeds, sludge that remain after sewage is treated, and the dung. The decomposition of this waste can take place in an open or in covered pit. Then the manure which is prepared in this way by decomposing all these organic waste, the manure which is prepared, that is called as compost. Sometimes there is another method also to increase the fertility, that is green manuring. In this, plants like clover, cowpea, they are grown in the field before growing the crop. When they attain a certain height, they are ploughed into the soil to get mixed inside the soil so that they decompose inside the soil to increase its fertility. Such plants are called as green manure. Organic manure not only provide most of the nutrients required by plants, but they also improve the texture of the soil by adding humus to it. It also encourages the activity of soil organisms which are good to maintain the soil fertility. Some common method of maintaining soil fertility without the use of chemicals are also there. They are biofertilizers or some practices like crop rotation, mixed cropping or feed fallowing. Now first we are going to start with using biofertilizers. Biofertilizers are the microorganisms which enrich the soil by fixing atmospheric nitrogen and minerals present in the soil. But these microorganisms are cultivated and then supplied to the farmers in the form of packet as we are getting fertilizers in the market. Farmer, they mix these microorganisms in the soil, or with the seeds they mix them into the soil when they sow the seeds. In this way, these microorganisms or these biofertilizers, they increase the fertility of the soil. Now another practice is crop rotation, means growing crop in a rotational manner. But all crops, they do not utilize the same minerals or nutrients from the soil. Now each crop has its own special requirements of the mineral. So if a particular crop is grown on the same piece of land year by year, the soil of that field become deficient in a particular set of the minerals. So to prevent this, one crop is grown in one season and another in the next season. Now this practice of growing different crops in the same piece of land is called as crop rotation. Turn by turn, different crops are grown in the same piece of land. Season by season, different crops are grown in the same piece of land. That is called as crop rotation. Crop rotation not only help increasing the soil fertility, they also help discourage pests, because pests, they are also choosy in their habit, they are also specific in their food habit. When crop is grown in a pattern or in a rotating way, pests, they are not able to survive after one season. So this is also one of the natural method to prevent pests also in the field. Generally, cereal crops used up nitrogen, so they are alternated. Now what type of crops are grown during this practice? Like cereal crop, they use nitrogen, so they are alternated with groundnut and pulses because they have nitrogen fixing bacteria in their roots. Whatever the nitrogen taken by this cereal crop is maintained or it is given back by groundnut and pulses. 3 or 4 crops can be grown in rotation. Some crop rotation patterns practiced in India are maize, mustard, rice, pulses, jute, sugarcane, pea, rice, wheat, pulses and mustard. Now next practice is mixed cropping. But in mixed cropping, 2 or more crops are cultivated together in the same piece of land. The crops are selected in such a way that they do not compete with each other for nutrients, space or light. In fact, they help each other. Taller crop may provide shade to the shorter crop, or other may save moisture. So in this way, we get variety of yield from the same piece of land without using any chemical fertilizer. Now next is field fallowing. Fallowing means leaving the land fallow or uncultivated for a year or more. Though it is not an economical method, but it is a good method to revive soil or replenish soil fertility. This helps the soil regain fertility by natural processes. Meat and poultry products can also be produced organically. For this, the animals must be given only organic feed, must graze on pasture untouched by chemical fertilizers and pesticides. They must not be given any chemical substances to increase their production, must be raised in a hygienic and stress free environment. Now, next, we are going to start with useful microorganisms.